Dun, 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 dun. We are at the City and State Above and Beyond Innovators Awards, celebrating New Yorkers who are disrupting the status quo and driving transformative change. Let's hear from some of these voices tonight.
What a great evening in terms of being able to honor the host the very first 2022 Above and Beyond Innovators Awards. The awards recognize government organizations, initiatives that make innovative use of data and emerging technologies.
Yeah, so for us it was really trying to figure out when COVID hit, how do we train our staff remotely? Because some of them were working from home, but you also had staff that were still in the center. So we really had to come up with a hybrid training model. We created a lot of self-paced training models, but the big thing that we were able to do was acquire an enterprise learning management system that allowed us to train all of our staff, irrespective of whether they were at home or physically in the office.
Private networks is another big thing. We're about to deploy our first private network of one of the Port Authority properties. Or Port Authority airports, and we're going to be connecting baggage handlers to a private network so that we can automate all the baggage scanning and hopefully get bags out to passengers faster.
We're also working to bring scribes. So scribes is coming to a big part of healthcare right now. So we are definitely working on taking our medical assistants and giving them scribe certification as well.
Perfect. And who is this that we have with us today?
This is Bryce. That's my son.
Hi, Bryce.
He's going to be 10.
Hi. You want to say anything about your daddy?
He is amazing.
I am New York City Council Speaker Adrienne Adams, and I have the honor of leading the most diverse and first woman majority city council in our state. And speaking of innovators, the council is made up of transformative community and city leaders who, like everyone in this room, have gone above and beyond in their service to this great city. And I am proud to call them my colleagues.
I'm Craig Newmark. Started something called Craigslist, but these days it's full-time philanthropy.
Tell us more. How did you start Craigslist?
San Francisco, 93. A lot of people had helped me out, even on the early internet. I thought I should get back. Started sending around notices of arts and technology events, and it just grew. I listened to what people wanted. People passed it around, word of mouth. People asked for more. I decided that made sense, and I just kept in that loop until it kept growing and growing.
Because you are the founder of Craigslist, can you give a word of advice to any entrepreneur out there, especially an internet entrepreneur? Can you give a piece of advice to them?
You do want to get a lawyer, talk to a lawyer, and if something smells iffy, talk to another lawyer.
What I would tell people is to believe in themselves, which most people don't. Kind of really take that leap forward, step forward, and really be confident in your abilities and really lean on your skills and what you can really bring to the table. And don't be afraid, and don't let people tell you you can't, because they will. And I've been told that many times as a female. You can't do it as a female.
So New York Power Authority makes electricity for New York State. And so we work with the underserved communities throughout New York State, and we try and tell them about how electricity is generated, how it's transmitted, how wind power works, how solar works, how electric vehicles work. And it's really about sharing information and making sure that we're demystifying things like sustainability. Everyone talks at such a high level, and yet the people that need to participate need to really understand the technology.
What's one thing that you can tell our audience that they can do to help the environment on a regular basis?
Use energy wisely. This is precious. It's hard to generate, hard to consume in ways that more than you know. So manage that thermostat a little bit.
Okay, the thermostat, and I think of turning off the light switches.
That's right.
Okay.
And replace your light bulbs. More LED, better for the environment.
I think people should know that we're looking at neighborhoods and communities and making sure that there's equity and resources in communities, that we're looking at kids who are students from foster care and homeless services and ensuring that they're graduating and passing their tests and getting a great education.